Hello and thanks for joining me. Well, last week, or maybe it's about 2 weeks ago, I did a video on moving machines around in my shop. And I bought these little corner dollies. I think they're more intended for furniture and refrigerators and appliances, stuff like that. But it was a neat concept, but it was poorly implemented. And I've improved on the design. Not only will they carry more weight, but they just function better. Let me show you what I mean. Right here is one of the completed corner dollies. I'm going to call them a machine mover. And this platform right here is where the leg sits. And the ones that I bought online were about that big right there. But what was happening is with the casters mounted right there and the load point right there, when you get a load here, it just flip up like that. So I extended this right here so it can't do that. These are quite a bit larger. And then I bought 220-pound rated casters for each corner. And I made it a little closer to the ground. Right here underneath that is a 1/4 inch clearance. So you just have to lift your machine. That plate's about a 1/4 inch thick. So you got to lift the machine about a 1/2 inch and just slide that under. And I think the ones that I bought online were more like 3/4 inch to 1 inch off the floor. And this makes it a lot safer. Of course, if you got a rough floor, it's not going to work too good. But in most cases, people got a smooth floor in their shop, and this is really going to work good. These casters are rated at 220 pounds. And if you do a little calculating here, that's a machine leg. This is 5 inches from this caster and 5 inches from here. So that means that this is going to handle 50% of the load, and these two casters will handle the other 50%. So the load rating for this corner mover is based on this one caster. And so it's 220 pounds, so that's 440 pounds that I can put on this one corner. And that equals up to 1,700 pounds if you got a machine with equally distributed weight. That's a big machine, 1,700 pounds. Fairly big. Big for me anyway. Anyway, let's get on with building this. Okay, this is really easy to get confused here. Half of these will be cut like that, and the other half will be cut like that. Yep, easy to get confused. If you get a 10-foot stick of this 2.5 inch angle iron and cut it into 8 equal pieces, you'll get exactly 15. I had a 11-foot piece and I made them slightly over. Yep. Okay, I need to drill 2 holes in this before I weld it. And then after I weld that, I'll drill 1 hole through the weld right there. That'll be for a caster. There'll be a caster here and a caster here. But right here, there has to be a clearance so that the caster can pivot. I'm going to drill a hole right there and then saw into the hole. Okay, before I drill all these and get it wrong, I'm going to try one and make sure it works. Good deal. That looks better. I'm wondering if I should make it like that. Give me a little bit more area there. I can't have, well, if I get this too far out, then when I put a load on it, it will try to flip up like that. So I don't want to make it too big. I'm going to go right there. Okay, I got the wheels on here. Get it turned upside down. I got to weld this plate in here. I've got an option. I can weld it in like that, or I can weld it up on top like that, or on the bottom. And what this does, you lower the camera down. Okay, right there you're looking at the top of the 1/4-inch plate. I'll put this would represent the floor. Basically I've got about a 1/4 inch. About a 1/4 inch between the floor and the bottom of that plate. This wood is the floor, and there'd be a 1/4 inch right there. I'm kind of leaning toward that because the less you got to lift the machine, the better off you are, but if you got an uneven floor, that could drag. But I'm going to go ahead and take my chances and keep it a 1/4 inch from the floor. Look, that's going to work. Well, I'm running out of light. Hopefully they'll dry in a few hours where I can take them in. Need a little pick-me-up for this next one. Double shot of espresso. Well, it probably wasn't necessary to do that, but in some cases this might be an obstruction. In fact, I was looking for casters that had a threaded hole where I could put a countersink in there, so it would be flush here, so it could go under the edge of something But I think for most applications this will not be in the way. Nothing I can do about it anyway. Well, there they are. I think they're going to work really well. Well, let's give these things a try. I had troubles with the other movers that I got, with them sliding out from underneath the legs. Like if the floor is unlevel or the load's uneven and there's not enough pressure, it'll just slide out. So I got these little bungee cords that just hold the legs on. Oh yeah, yeah, it works good. Look at that. No problem. I like it. I like it really well. Well, that about wraps it up. Thanks for joining me, and be sure and subscribe.